Greetings, viewers. Thanks for joining me for the second part of this rear bumper boat side kind of thing. I had a question about frame flex versus body flex, ripping this stuff out. Now, I said I think distributing the weight enough will keep it from caving in. There's two tubes welded to the body. You can kind of see that in the same place where the old bumper was. Not that that's extra strength, but it is triple thick sheet right there. My thoughts versus on the frame flex versus body flex, because I left the rubber mounts in, even though I thought about replacing them with metal pucks. I didn't. By the time I'm done bracing this here, bracing it under here, once I decide where I want to cut it to fit 37s if I upgrade, once I tie in the rockers all the way down to the frame here with the boat side and straight across triangulation there, that will go over all three of those rubber mounts. I'm going to tie the frame to the body here where this rubber mount is. So every one of the rubber mounts will be wrapped in steel directly body to frame. I think enough surface area will be covered that it'll make it rigid enough that it won't rip anything apart. Obviously, I think it's going to work, or I wouldn't be putting all this effort into it. So much more to come. I'll try to show where I'm bracing and such, because I know some people think this isn't going to work, but I think it is. So thanks for listening to me try and explain the plan there. I'll get going on this other side. When I go to tie it across, I'll show you some more stuff. So thanks for joining me on that. Appreciate you. And don't forget, you can go to my Etsy store, link in the description, and buy my t-shirts. You've seen my Greetings Viewer shirt and the I Came to Wheel shirt. This is my Funjunkie shirt. So if you're a Funjunkie and you want to show it, buy a shirt, right? Help fund my show. Help feed my cat. Hey, don't lick yourself on the camera. It's a family show. Back with more of the bumper just a minute. This is why you should practice and set your welder up before you just start attaching to your vehicle. This looks pretty crappy, I'll admit. I burned holes in this about 10 times going through and tried to patch them. And so while it looks like a booger, and this has even been ground on, I feel it's got good penetration. Once I figured out how to get it going, this is how the other side turned out, and I only blew 3 holes in it the whole way down. Now that's like 15 to 18 different little stitch welds going back and forth, but I did this side. Looks much nicer. That side will look nice too with the magic of finish work. But yeah, anyway, I'm still saying plenty of strength here. We'll see. Okay, so now this side is done. Matches the other side, only the welds look better. Still got a solid weld those pieces to the HRU tube. Got my other plate on from out here. Looks pretty good. They look alike. I did cut it and template the other side. I usually don't do that, but I wanted it to look right. I did put that piece of 1/4 inch across the bottom in between behind there. This is a 3/8 inch thick C-channel that I've welded in there. So now I'm going to put some more supports in, attaching this to the body and spreading the weight to fill this in back here. Decided I did want to do that. I think I'm going to use this giant piece of square tube, 1/4 inch thick square tube back here for additional strength and a place to attach my attachment point. Go on up in there, Slim. You can make it. Good job, brother. Yeah, but anyway, so that piece probably going on next. I'm going in for lunch. Slim's just clocking in. We'll let him cipher and figure this out while I'm gone. Looks pretty good, I think. Looks pretty much the same across there. We'll see what happens when I get that next piece up. I think this is going to be awesome and work well. Let me go have lunch and I'll be back. Okay, I've added a few more pieces after lunch and I think I'm going to wrap this up. I really like it. I'll make that look prettier. I'm going to come up to this trim line and paint black to match the bumper. I think it's going to be plenty strong. I am going to come under this area right in here somewhere and cut out a section so it can be used for a high lift jack. Use my plasma cutter for that. I like it. It's tight up against the body and I like that. This is really beefy on the back. Beefy. 3/8 C channel here. 2x2 1/4 inch here, 3" by 1/4 inch plate here. This will all be solid welded together right here. I'll run plate on this 3/8 to the back side of this 2x2. And here where you can see this gap in the bottom, I'll run plate, 1/4 inch plate from the bottom here of this 1/4 outside to underneath this 3/8 C channel. Here I got it marked where I'm going to cut out for my 2x2 receiver piece, to put one of these things in. No place had one. When I get it, it'll be attached to this 2x2 by 1/4. It'll be wrapped around this piece of 1/4, and it'll be wrapped around this piece of 3/8 C channel back here at the back. That'll be a bear to cut in, but nobody had one. Anyway, I really like it. I think it's nice. It's up close. It is going to provide plenty of rock protection. Again, I'm going to plate the bottom of the frame rails for skid type sliding. And that'll run under here for the C channel. These two will be connected here. Anyway, I'll show more of that later. I really like it with this tube, the plate, this tube, and then this big hunk of plate down here. I think it's going to be nice. I think it's going to be strong. Like I say, I'll have the cutouts for the high lift jack. I'm going to solid weld these everywhere and all along the bottom there. Of course, a little bit more bracing, maybe fill in behind there. I'll show you all that next time. So appreciate you all joining me for this. Whether you think it'll work or not, I think it's going to be plenty beefy. So yeah, and beefy, that's what I'm looking for. So anyway, thanks for checking it out, hanging out with me in the shop. Appreciate y'all. Have a great day.